So I was at home last night reading the Bible and drowning unwanted puppies in my bathtub when I thought to myself, why is it that you park in the driveway, but you drive 5 miles under the fucking speed limit whenever I'm running late? That doesn't make sense to me. I want to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. I am a closet claustrophobic, which is very hard because I'm afraid to come out, but I'm afraid to stay in. I say the word faggot a lot, but I spell with a PH, so it's actually a compliment. I love that laugh. So something kind of embarrassing. 2 nights ago, after having sex with my girlfriend, I started crying. And, well, in my defense, she died a week ago, so... I'm still kind of... I like meeting new people, unless those people are bears. And it's not so much that I'm afraid for my life, I'm just very protective of my honey. I was actually mauled at the age of 5 by a gummy bear. But luckily there was a warm rain that day and I escaped whenever he got stuck to the ground. I used to date a grizzly, but the sex was unbearable. You think Martin Luther King ever had a nightmare? I think maybe it looked a lot like The Flavor of Love. I'm talking about season 2. I mean, the first one was really good, season 2. So I don't think Hawaii should be a state anymore. I think we should just take it off the map. Because, I mean, all Hawaii is just a Puerto Rico that white people aren't afraid to visit. And I've never been there, but I can pretty much imagine, you know, you get off the plane, there's a palm tree, there's a pineapple, there's a sweaty brown guy selling meth, Dr. Bounty Hunters running around macing all the black people. Every once in a while, a native tosses a baby into a volcano to appease their angry pagan gods. Actually, that does sound kind of cool. And they do make really tasty punch. I'm going to read that. I read recently that Stephen Hawking, the physicist, you guys know who Stephen Hawking is, right? Okay. I read recently, because I read sometimes, that he was sick, ill, and because apparently having Lou Gehrig's disease and talking to a computer doesn't qualify as sick anymore. They talk about a fucking overachiever, that guy. But I was just wondering, you know, does he go to the hospital or does he call Geek Squad? If he dies, can we reformat him? That motherfucker's not on life support, he's on tech support. Somebody press Control-Alt-Delete. My grandpappy said the only way a black man would be president is if pigs flew. And after his 100th day, somewhere in Mexico, a swine flew. So, stand-up comedy hasn't always been my career choice. I mean, I like being poor and not getting laid, but, you know, I had other aspirations. My background is really in film, namely surrealist film. I've actually written and starred in a few surrealist short art films. Thank you very much. I'm sure you've all seen them. But it's something that I'm very passionate about and I really enjoy doing, and I always wanted to sort of bring that aspect of myself to stand-up comedy. So I wrote this joke, and you guys can let me know what you think. So I was walking down the street the other day, and this horse tiptoes up to me and says, "Can I borrow $5, Mr. President?" And I said, "Why don't you get a job?" And he said, "Well, I had a job at the petting zoo, but I lost it." And I said, "Oh, the recession?" And he said, "No, sexual harassment suit." So I gave him $5 and he flew away. And that's how babies are made. Did you know that 9 out of 10 people still enjoy gang rape? So, I like to drink. Anybody else enjoy drinking? Good, good. It's a fun thing to do, but I actually used to drink a lot, like, as in way too much. And I don't mean getting tipsy on a Friday night a lot, I mean shaving my cat's legs and teaching him songs from Les Miserables a lot. And one night in particular of excessive binge drinking, I ended up breaking into the zoo and having sex with an alligator. Yeah. Without a condom, which, ladies, really isn't my style, but, yeah. 2 weeks later, I found out I had Gatorades. Thank you very much.